What? But if the deity was all good and everything that they created was good, why is it perceived as so much evil in the world? What's up, a bigger man than me? How you doing, Tony?
Hey, Kirst, how you doing?
Grand as always, sir. Grand as always.
Hey, Tony.
How's it going, guys? Hi, Noah.
Doing
Hey,
good.
Tony.
Hey, at least I acknowledged my bigger fish.
Hey, you guys do understand time travel does exist, but it's still in our past if you go backwards.
Aye.
There's no change in the past. If you do go backwards, our past is still going to be our past. Even if you think you change it in the past, it's still our past.
He's saying the grandfather paradox doesn't exist, but Bootstrap will blow up the planet.
So Tony, that's kind of the analogy I used with the Twilight Zone episode that I referenced. So what they do is she goes back and tries to change the future and get rid of Hitler, and what it actually did is created the chain of events that brought Hitler to power. She actually instilled the timeline. Like, she didn't actually change it; she made it actually happen. Does that make sense?
That's one of it, but the one I always stick to is it is the past. So if somebody had already gone back there and changed stuff, it's still in our past.
So, I'd like to
for us, nothing changes.
But I'd like to ask you your perception of what the Mandela event is, even though you're very nomadic and it's difficult to actually pull a Mandela effect on someone who doesn't give attention to those sort of things, such as logos or lines in movie shows. And I wouldn't be sure if the PCH Ed McMahon would get you either, sir.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so that's a
Do
good.
Do you know? Have you ever heard of the Mandela effects, Tony?
No, I've heard the name Mandela. I've read about him, but
okay.
I don't know.
Did you hear the theory? Okay, well, it's based on a lot of people thought that Nelson Mandela actually died in prison when he was in prison, and then it turns out he was actually released from prison. He died years and years after that. There's other common ones like the Barnstein Bears might have been spelled a different way. Fruit of the Loom
what about
was
the
actually
Monopoly Man having a monocle? Does that one get you?
The Monopoly Man having a monocle. Pan Peanut Butter is one of them. There's a bunch of them.
32 letters in the alphabet.
Whoa, this guy. Yep. 50. What was it? 21 in a pack of cigarettes? 3 rows of 7. Is that the reality? Is that the reality? That's the okay. I got me one on the hook, Mr. Waters. I know which reality he came from. He came from my OG before I turned 6 reality.
Have you ever heard of Pan Peanut Butter?
Pan?
Yeah. Like Peter Pan Peanut Butter?
Yeah. Ask him if he heard of Jiffy. Jiffy is the pinnacle one.
Well, the Pan one was never really peanut butter, was it?
Peter Pan is real peanut butter. Jiffy is the mistaken peanut butter because it's actually Jif. But he's seen the 3 rows of 7 cigarettes in a pack before. So I know exactly where reality he is, because any other reality has never had 21 cigarettes in a pack.
That only comes from a reality where you smoke vagina slimes, Virginia Slims for the translators.
Ooh, nasty.
Oh wow! Those aren't even worth the shorts that they're wrapped in, Mo.
Those toothpick cigarettes that your grandma used to smoke.
There's a reason I roll my own.
I think there's actually 30 cigarettes in those 120s.
We're talking about fags, Noah.
She's just showing her age. That's all she's doing.
I have a case that I roll my cigarettes in and I can use to carry them. Holds 21.
Hard pack. You got a hard pack with your logo on it. I like that. I thought I saw the Stone Wolf logo. Yeah.
Yeah, I get 5 cartons for $100.
But it holds 21 standard cigarettes.
They come in rolls of 5 cigarettes too?
You've got 2 rows. You get a packet of 10, and there's 2 rows of 5.
Oh wow. Only 10 packs, huh?
Yeah, I knew there was many things that Stone Wolf over there. He definitely a bigger fish. I sensed it the first instant I met him. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to kind of get out of his way and see what's up with him because he is
It's
a
funny.
bigger fish.
It's funny. Tony can sit on a panel with somebody, and like it'll be like Jimmy, and Jimmy's running his mouth at everybody else, and then Tony will just be sitting there, and he'd be like, "You know what? I like you, Tony." He goes, "You white beard man." He goes, "You're a good guy."
Oh
Everybody
yeah,
gets good vibes from Tony.
respect to Stone Wolf because honestly, yeah, it wasn't like I'm going to name drop somebody else. It wasn't like whenever I was initially interacting with Dog Pound. Like there was a bit of animosity there. No, it wasn't like that with Tony. It's like Tony is going to sit down and fucking chill. And if you don't like him sitting down and chill, guess what? Guess whose problem it is? It's fucking your problem because he don't care. He cares less
It's
than I
simple,
fucking
isn't
do.
it?
He cares less than I fucking do.
I like the conversations.
Yeah, we have some nice stoner talks, I would say. And then we get into some realistic stuff.
Yeah, the only way I'm going to go out west is if the apocalypse happens. So, yeah, I'll find you, Stone Wolf. I'll be a nomad, and you'll still have been a nomad over there. I'll check it out.
If
Yeah.
the apocalypse happens, it's probably going to start in the west, so I would avoid that area.
There's more open land in the west, so you're safer for long distances. Down here
Yeah,
in the
tell
southwest, you can see a mile. So hey,
fucking
I can
Yellowstone
shoot a
erupts.
mile, so we're good to go.
So, yeah, you've heard about that rock that has a 1% chance of hitting us next year or
Oh, I thought it
20
was two.
Yeah, there is two on the
No,
way, but there's
two
one.
percent.
2%. Yeah, 1 or 2%. There's one on the way. There's one that they just found like recently at the end of last year in 24, and that's part of its name, but I can't remember. It's like,
Who's
go ahead.
who's giving out these percentages?
Oh,
Uh,
NASA.
NASA.
the cosmologists with their calculations and their numbers and their
You say
yeah.
cosmologist, I think about people that do makeup. So
Yeah, I was thinking about cosmology. As soon as you said that, I was like, yep. But no,
It's kind of like
that sounds about right. You know,
It's kind of like magician and magician.
I was just thinking about the 99% efficiency rate on things that were given to the public, and then how the percentages changed as the public received it. the percentages changed drastically over time.
Well, we're definitely talking about those needles.
Why do we have to be specific? We don't have to be specific. I'm just gonna talk over you.
Oh, sure. I didn't say the direct word.
All right, good enough.
It's fine. I thought you wanted to have the YouTube decks. You got to catch them all, right? You got to get all of them little blue banners on the bottom of your videos, right?
I don't actually have that many correction ones. I think I have one about 9/11. I think they gave me one about 9/11 because I talk about 9/11 a lot.
Oh wow, you want to talk about thermite?
I can tell you how hot jet fuel burns.
Oh gosh, boss Simon's nephew is in the building.
Boss man is Simon's nephew.
Yeah, Simon says. Because boss man always says what boss man says.
What's going on, boss man? Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
I'm just fucking with you, boss man. I'm sure you don't mind. You like the acknowledgement anyway.
Oh,
Boss
he's
man,
a grown up. He can take it.
Yeah, he's a man. He's a man.
Boss man says no one can offend boss man. So you're more than welcome to try. Boss man doesn't take offense from what anybody says.
Yeah, he can deal with Rizzo too. So hey, give him credit.
Yeah, he's dealt with Granny for years. That's a challenge in its own. Him and Granny's ongoing relationship has always been fun. Boss man's always been trying to sleep with Granny's wife, so it's always a good time whenever they're on together. His wife's even Granny's wife's even got on and like continues it, and she'll start flirting with boss man online. It's a good time. Oh yeah, he said it right after. Bossman says no one can offend Bossman. I knew it was coming.
Got to have your
Many people
rules.
have accepted. Many people have accepted that challenge, and I've never seen anybody succeed. Besides, besides this one guy, he said howdy to recently. Bossman offended somebody, and I think Bossman was a little crossed.
We can all get a little cross.
Boss man, you're white.
Are you anti-Semitic?
You know me. I'm anti-suffragist, anti-Archie. I'm against a lot of stupid shit this society has forced upon us.
Nothing is forced upon you. It's just a matter of what you accept.
No,
Yeah.
I know bigger fish, but I'm not man age bull to nomadically exist as you do, bigger fish, sir. Much respect to you, sir. Much and grand respect to you, sir. And I don't
Is that
mean that
a
as fucking your dick or anything. I mean like you are the man.
is that something you're trying to achieve, Kirst? Is like that kind of solo independence?
No, I rather society to collapse so we are all forced to exist as such.
So
That would reduce the population.
you'd like
Thank
the
you.
carpet
Thank
to be
you.
pulled out before you have to make the adjustment?
Can you reiterate your analogy?
The you want the thing that's helping support you right now to be pulled off before before you want to go solo and get off said government help.
That's the misunderstanding. I'm actually on a different contract than many other individuals. Mine exists as long as the government exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference.
But are
Yeah.
you
I don't
ready
get
for
paid
the
from
government
the
not to exist?
correct.
Yeah.
I've been awaiting the collapse, and this is why I'm siphoning from the machine instead of simply being a cog in the machine.
So you're just gonna be a cog until the machine breaks down.
Incorrect. You're being a leftist. Listen to what I said.
You're being a leftist.
I am siphoning from the machine. I am not a cog in the machine. The machine is feeding my existence. I am not using my bone, sweat, and blood to feed the machine. The machine is paying me to exist. That's the simple difference.
I've had that machine for 35 years. I'm done.
Right.
Hey, I'm done too, and I know what I'm doing is merely holding the line for the next generation of individuals to come and win this war. Because I'm doing what the generation before me did, merely hold the line.
That's kind of, you know, my kids ask me about it. And they think I'm nuts, but, that's the kids. That's the way it is. But I tell them, at some point, you're going to be left on your own. No matter what happens, at some point, you're going
Yes,
to be
sir.
left on your own. Are you ready?
Yeah, at some point, reality is going to fucking not smack you in the face. It's going to knock you to the fucking ground. And if you think
After it kicks you in the nuts.
it will knock you to the ground and it won't stop. I'm completely agreeing with you. And whenever you think it's going to stop, then it'll kick you in the nuts after it's already shoved its foot so far up your ass it's walked out of your fucking mouth. You think life has beat you up? Give it another decade. Give it another 2 decades.
The biggest thing of life of orchestrating is making sure that there's not too many crutches holding you up. Like, because everybody knows you are gonna have to fall down on your feet. The question is, are you gonna have too many other things holding you up where you can't walk anymore? Because I've always used that analogy for. I was gonna say I've always wanted to use the analogy of religion with that. If somebody pulled out religion from somebody's beliefs, would you fall apart? If God didn't exist, or if it was something else than what you were told it was,
Well,
would
even
your existence fall apart?
if you believe in God, at some point in your life, you renounce that belief. Now to you, God doesn't exist. How are you going to deal with that?
Yeah.
If that like you say, crutch. is one of your crutches under you, what happens then?
Yep.
Are you prepared to deal with that, losing that crutch?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what, and so many
I'm
people
ready,
have those.
bro. I've been ready for what is after this for so fucking long. But I
Well,
know we have to
you
sit back
got
and
your
endure this bull.
go bag right here next to you.
Hey, it won't take much. And as we stand right now, I literally have it because I'm not in my office. So I actually have a go bag right next to me.
Yep, same, always.
But whenever I'm in my office, it won't even take me 20 minutes to be together and out of there. Now, if a fire comes down, yeah, I have stuff I can grab in 180 seconds and get out of the house. But a go bag, I don't even need 20 minutes to get out of my office and I'm done. It's not that it's packed, it's that it can be packed that quick.
Right. Well, mine's not fully packed. It never is, unless I'm heading out. Like I'm heading out on Tuesday, and it'll be fully packed Tuesday morning. Take me 10
But
minutes.
Mine,
yes, but
my
yes,
main
everything that I
essentials, yeah,
own
my
is
main
literally
essentials are
packed
always
up and
packed
put
away.
away. Everything I own is literally always packed up and put away. I don't have chest of drawers and clothes in chest of drawers. My clothes are in 3 bags, 3 duffel bags. Yes, I carry a lot more than 10% of my weight, but hey, I got my whole life on my back, literally. And
Well,
whenever it
it's
comes time to size down and I need to carry it all at once, and it's time to do Stone Wolf life, I can drop off a third of my clothes very quickly.
if shit hit the fan, I would walk away from a lot of the stuff in my house. Like no, I don't have a bag that's set out as like a bug out bag, but if I needed to, there's a bag that's already set that's got all my camping gear in it and everything to go where I could throw that on my back, my fishing poles in the back of my truck, and I could just drive over. Like, like if shit hit the fan and I had to grab my family and just go
See,
somewhere.
and I still smell luxury in that just to be the guy to point at that. I still smell the luxury of I have the fishing poles, I have the
Oh
camping
yeah,
gear. No, you
oh
have
yeah,
nothing. You have to get
oh yeah.
sticks off of trees to get
No,
fish. You have to
oh no,
find
I'm
your
bringing.
own kind of canopy to cover yourself.
I can
I'm
do that.
talking
I can
about
do
that
that if
kind of
I, and I can do that if I need to. But there's no point of really leaving good tools behind if I already have them.
Yeah.
well, you
I'll
can use your
utilize
good
it.
tools, but your tools
I'll
are going to
utilize
eventually
everything.
run out.
I'll use.
Obviously, everything
Oh
has
yeah,
deterioration.
yeah. But I'll utilize
You
everything
give
that I
me
find on the
two
way.
hours. I've got a loaded motorhome, 40-foot motorhome with a Jeep behind it that can go anywhere.
Yeah,
And right now, I can travel 600 miles without stopping for fuel.
hell yeah. And I was already thinking like I would end up leaving my truck behind and getting on my kayaks once I got to the body of water that I wanted to get to.
Yeah, my kayak's in part of the group, you know.
Yeah.
Do you migrate often, or do you pretty much stay within the same time zone or two, so to speak?
uh, Central to Pacific.
Oh, so you definitely don't do Eastern. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing over there but people. I have no interest.
There's no
I've
place to
asked
set up shop, huh, Stone Wolf?
I've asked him this
Pretty
several
much.
times. He's like, there's what did you say? There's like 2 locations that you'd check out. We talked about Times Square, I think, and he's like, I would be so fucking overwhelmed. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Well, how
I'd love
about
to
if
go
you
over to some of the colonies and check out the old housing, the architecture, stuff like that. That's cool. But I can see the pictures. I don't really have to do it. So for me, going to the other side of the Mississippi River is just not an interest, but I will do it. The wife wants to see all the states.
would you go to like what about like Gettysburg or something like that?
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, I would say that's more your
Yeah, there's
I
neck of the
mean,
definitely
she
woods.
wants
places
to go to the
you can hide
towns
out
and
there
see
in
that
the
kind of stuff.
summer.
I'm like, I want to see the country. Our forefathers grew up and built this country from these areas. I'd love to see the country they were looking at.
Hey B Dub, you're gonna have to cam up or something. Otherwise, you're not gonna join us. Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
come
what I
on.
meant. I'm
Whoa.
not really.
Whoa, we had bullshit.
Give
Damn.
me a give me a thumbs up there, B Dub.
Mr.
leave your
Waters,
camera
I got
on.
a refresh button. Excuse me.
What's that?
He'll be right
Lost
back.
Noah. Oh no, that was him. As I'm gonna head out, I'm so confused on what we're. Oh, okay, no worries. I'll talk to you later, Noah.
Have a good night, Noah.
What's going on, Zero? See, 1 0 leaves and then the other 0 comes. What up, Zero? How's it going? Yeah, BW, you gotta have your camera on, man. You've never been on here before. That's what I was saying. Not just turn it on once in the background. That's not what I was saying. You're gonna have to have your camera on to come on. Just because no one's ever had you on before. Yeah. It's all right if you don't want to. It's just the rule. Sorry, bud.
Gotta avoid the problems.
Right. I'm 3 hours in. I'm not trying to have somebody just play some silly shit. Oh, man.
3 hours in, I just got your notification a little while ago.
Oh, I got you. You're good. You don't have to give a thumbs up. That was a different guy.
I was double checking. That's all. I was making sure you knew definite. Like you see the tattoo. It's obviously me.
Oh yeah, no, 1-0 leaves and then another one comes in. Doing good, man. Hope all is well.
Oh,
Glad
no.
to hear, 0.
Okay. I'm considered your imposter. So we officially either have to duke this out or decide what's going on.
No. He's the real 0, and you're the
No,
cursed one. Yeah,
I'm the
I've already
what?
figured this out. You're the
Hold
cursed
on,
one.
Fair enough. I'll be right back.
All right.
What did you call me?
You're the cursed one.
Don't call me one.
Okay, you're the cursed 2. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're the cursed. You're the cursed 0. He's the regular 0.
That's very acceptable. Thank you very much, Mr. Waters.
He's the OG though.
But I'm the authentic one. I am authentic. He can be anything. That's fine. Okay, we figured this out. Thank you very much, Mr. Waters. You're always a good referee. And here's your gold doubloon.
Ooh, I love me gold doubloons. I feel like I'd be a good leprechaun. I like rainbows and shit.
Are you allied?
Am I allied? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, man. Good for you, man.
Yeah. You can't see me right now, but my hand's in the air. Making a fist.
I'll double check something real quick. His channel says 2014. My channel says what?
I was
That's
talking
what I
about how
thought.
long. I was talking to how long I've known him.
I knew you was talking about how long you've known him. I was seeing how long we existed. So
yeah. Personal victories. I know. Whatever you need.
you know what? You can take your not wife's dildo and use it on yourself tonight.
It's double-ended. We can share.
I know you like to be blended, but the audience doesn't need to know all this.
What's mine is yours, 0.
Do not say that. I don't think your not wife will appreciate that statement.
My not wife has no say so on that.
Wait a minute.
She doesn't care.
Wait, she doesn't care.
She tried to give me away to Jake Hudson one day.
Wow.
I'd call that abuse.
Right.
Well,
Cruel and unusual punishment, I feel like.
So, what's your favorite Looney Tune, Mr. Waters?
It's still Taz.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. He's cool as fuck, man. You know how I feel about those who are hindered that actually do not hinder themselves. They're fucking epic, right? You know me, man. You know, you know how I am, but and I'm glad that they get it. Hopefully, it's like we're joining in, we're making them happy because we're talking about them.
No, I don't think with Brandon. Like I like Brandon. He's a nice guy, but I don't think he. I
You
don't
don't give
know.
a
I feel
flying
like
rat's ass about any of this damn shit.
I think he cares a lot about it. That's the thing. That's really the thing. I think sometimes he cares too much about it, the online stuff.
No, you're
He's
talking
really
about Jake.
invested in it.
Jake thinks too much about this online stuff, man.
Oh no, I think he thinks too much of himself in the online stuff. I think the people around Jake sometimes build him up too much, and he thinks he's um, too good for some of the people he puts himself around. I like Jake, but I think sometimes he, puts himself on a pedestal. I like Jake.
Okay.
I don't have a direct issue with him, but Jake has a balance with me. I'll be real with Jake. Jake knows that about me.
Okay, now that I know you've read the question that I handed to you on a piece of paper, I want you to act like I'm not here and talk about me.
Act like you're not here and talk about you.
Exactly.
Talk
In
about
which
there's
way?
nothing there.
How you doing, Mr. Bigger Fish? How you doing?
You handed him a blank piece of paper. How's he going to talk about you?
That's what the paper said. Don't talk about me.
Don't say a fucking word. Whenever I ask you this question, do not answer it.
There is no correct answer here. Anything you say will be used against you.
Damn. This is a nice.
Yeah, I was trying to figure this out the other day, Tony. I started uploading these older shorts on YouTube that I had either made private or unlisted on my channel, and I tried re-uploading them because it was back when I had a smaller channel. I was like, oh, it'd be cooler, to reintroduce them to a bigger audience. And as soon as I started uploading, I think I uploaded 15 videos, and I'd say none of them reached over 2 people. And I was like, how do I have 2,000, and then I'll have a video that'll reach, 900 people. And it just seems like a silly video to me. I just never understand the algorithms. It doesn't make any sense to me. It just blows my brain. Like, I'm like, what, how is this even possible that you have 2,000 people that are supposedly subscribed to you and 300 people don't see your video?
Well, how do I put out a horribly stupid video, get 11,000 views?
Because the algorithm pushes it, that means.
And it's like, you got to be kidding me. It's horrible. It was a
I
horrible.
just don't understand how the people. I just don't understand how the people that are subscribed.
Real, but I don't think there's a million people on the internet. That's what I mean by dead internet is real. I don't think there's a couple million people on the internet. I think there's more like tens of thousands of people on the internet. I really don't think there's.
Oh, I'd say hundreds of thousands at a time at least.
Well, okay,
I
can give you 5-6 figures, but I cannot give you 8-9 figures of people on the internet all the time. I can't do that.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of bots. I mean, and most social media platforms acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell the difference in botted accounts just by the activity in the chat rooms and how many people are watching. And
you can tell the difference between bullshit accounts, bot accounts, and real people. And what I mean by bullshit accounts is the ones that aren't what they're presenting themselves as. They're literally trying to get something off of you because they want you to be their daddy.
Their daddy?
I'm not answering that.
I'm going to say, I thought YouTube.
You get what I mean.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Like it's those people from Nigeria or those Indian people over there trying to get a scam out of you. And I'm not saying all
the crazy
of them are
thing
like,
is the AI is getting so good now they can really play it off.
Oh,
if I'm in the mood, I'd play along. Which is some of my
broken English is terrible, man. Their broken English is fucking terrible for real.
Now better than some people's English.
You know what really gets them? Whenever you ask them to tell you where they are, because the point is that they're going to be in the same city as you. That's the entire point. No matter what, they will be in the same city as you. I guarantee you, every person that randomly contacts you that's a bullshit spam person on the other side of the world, they will literally be in the same city as you.
Well, I
And
think
that's
it's
the
funny
crazy.
is I always look up the phone number on phone call. I look up the
Oh yeah,
phone
those two. Those are easy to
and
find.
it's
Those
like,
are simple shits.
oh, that's just funny. Then you call them out and they fight it. And I've played this game so many times because if I'm in the mood, I'll keep playing the game.
Oh yeah, I call people back. I have a call blocker. You can't get through to my phone, ring my phone, unless you're a government agency, some way to get past the call blocker, or you're a contact. But the
Well,
point being is
if
that
you're
I
not in
call
my
them back.
friends list, I normally don't
Exactly.
answer it.
Exactly. So my phone will block you if you're not in my friends list. But
Right.
yeah, I would call them back and I'd pester them, be like, "How did you get my information? Why are you even calling me?" Oh, well, how did you get my information to know that X, Y, Z, A, B, C anyway? It's like
The
I get to
funner
figure
thing
out.
is just to answer, hey, this is the internet protocol department of this sheriff's office. What do you need?
That's always a good one. I always just if I know the call is coming from certain people, I start doing their script to them because I've done telemarketing before, and I know they're reading from a script. So it's like, oh, I'm Jacob from Senior Healthcare Benefits. I just have a few quick questions for you. I would need to know if you have Medicare Part A and Part B. I need to know if you're 65 years of age, and then they'll do all the questions because they know I'm asking the same questions they're about to ask me, and then I'll say I'm going to transfer them, and then I just hang up just like they do.
I love
It's a good
wasting their
time.
time. Like I said, if I'm in the mood and I got the time, I'm not busy or something. Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna waste their time.
Oh yeah, might as well. And
I
because
get a lot of
I
robots
had
though.
32 spam calls today. Like
I
Jesus
think I
Christ!
had 3 or 4. That was it.
But I think my numbers on the internet because it's advertised, so
Mm.
I get a lot more.
Yeah, my number's not out there.
I don't know if I have you in my subscribers, Tony. Can you type something in the YouTube chat so I can double check? If you don't mind, sir. Thank you very much.
YouTube side, huh?
Oh,
Yes,
you can do
sir.
it
Thank
through
you very much.
You can do it through StreamYard, Tony, if you want.
That's right. I keep
He
forgetting.
got it. He got it. Thank
Oh,
you, sir.
I got your YouTube open, give you the view anyway.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if you got my message. I messaged you back. So, topics, I'm open. If you want to set one, we can do that. I don't usually have topics. I'm usually more of a wing it guy.
Right.
Um,
Well, I was
but
just curious. That's why I
anything.
asked if you wanted
Oh
to
yeah,
do
but like, oh no,
topics.
no, no. But if you have, no, it's not that I don't want to do topics. If you have a certain topic that you want to talk about, I'd be happy to. And most of the time, I'll usually have something I can contribute, or I'll look into it before we talk about it, so I can at least keep the conversation going too. So I'm not
Right.
against topics. I just
Yeah.
usually don't have many to present.
I remember now why I didn't add you to my subscriber list because you had a nice subscriber number. It was 969, but I've officially taken the 970th seat, sir.
970.
Yeah.
Wow, my number went up.
About to break that 1,000 mark. Nice.
Yeah, I'll break the 1,000 before the end of this year, easy enough. But
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet you make it before the end of the summer.
my watch hours are definitely up. I mean, everything's increasing, but I didn't do YouTube for that, so I don't really care. Not like I'm ever going to make money on it anyway.
It's cool when it makes a little traction though.
No,
Makes you feel like you're not totally wasting your time. Makes up for all those videos that nobody sees.
like the good ones that
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
watches. I mean,
That's how I feel every time I do a short. It's like, oh man, I have to do so many shorts for me that I like, and then the rest of them are just ones that work for the algorithm. Let's make a
I've
12-second out of context clip. So people
Yeah,
can watch it
it
more.
seems like I'm going to have to wait for 8 more subscribers because I keep on losing subscribers. because my content on this channel depends on my number of subscribers. But
Oh,
my
yeah.
content on my other channel, if I decide to go live, I'll go live on that one if I just want to go live randomly.
What is the even numbers that you do, Cursed?
I think I have to go look at how many videos I have now to retell you the numbers that I told you before. So give me 1 second because I don't remember
Yeah,
how
he
many
like
videos
once
I
he
have.
reaches a certain number of subscribers, he'll go live again and then like do a video and he'll set up a presentation. He actually does a pretty good job.
Cool.
Got a couple
Okay,
of us
I
live.
have 74 videos and 262 subscribers. So whenever I get 300 300 subscribers, by that time I'll have 80 videos. And yes, people have before played with the number, and I have redone lives because the number has met a certain number. So guess what? It's time to do a live.
Yeah, I got over 400 videos. I've been doing this a long time though. I don't care. I don't push my channel out there. Yes, I have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and it's Etsy account where I sell the wife's selling jewelry right now.
Oh, I tell people, fuck that thumb, fuck the algorithm, fuck all that dumb shit. Don't like my video. Thank you, re-watchers, and that's the only people that I actually thank. The people that watch this while
I
it's
want
not live.
that's all I care about is the people that actually watch my videos
Yeah, that's the only people
and
that
enjoy.
I thank. I
I
thank the
mean,
people
that's what
that
it's
watch
all
it
about.
while it's not live. They watch it
Yeah,
at their leisure.
if you get 1 or 2 people that actually connect with it, it's actually somewhat worth it.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, like I don't know how many times that when I first started doing this with Michael Pena, that we just sat and talked to a computer by ourselves for hours, and like nobody was watching. It was just uploads at that point, and it was so weird. Like me and him just talking to the computer, doing Zoom calls for 6 hours, talking politics. It was
embarrassing.
And my girl just said embarrassing.
Oh,
It's
hello.
got to be
Mr.
very
Waters, my wife.
embarrassing. Yes.
Oh, it was the time.
It's got to be more embarrassing for her because she's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's Jake's number one question to ask her. Why is she with you? And she'd be like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, ask Jake, why are you still single?
Why am I still single?
No, ask Jake why he's still single.
Oh, ask Jake Hudson why he's still single.
Hey.
Why have you been single?
Because I'm selective. Fuck you, Tony.
I know why Waters is there, but I'm polite
Because
enough.
everyone's an attractive female.
There's just too many to pick from.
Too many to choose from. I don't know if you know this, Tony, but I got exes in low places.
Well, they're in Texas.
And they're in Texas.
I'm not going to Texas, so you're safe.
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
That's such a shit.
Yeah, that sucks too.
Jake is a switch hitter. Yeah, well, I mean, plays both fields. I get you. He made the announcement on Pesci's, which is Pesci's birthday today. Happy birthday, Pesci.
You're old.
Pesci and Hawaiian Punch-A-Ho's birthday.
You get 2 bucks.
Shout out to Hawaiian Punch-A-Ho, Samoan Slap a Slut. I don't remember what all the other names were. There's a lot of funny ones. Yeah, that was the funniest clip I've ever seen of Jake Hudson. He gets on Pesci's live. He's like, Pesci, I gotta tell you something. He goes, I don't know if you know this, but I'm bisexual. And then Pesci like pauses for a minute and he goes, no.
Just the delayed no, like he took like 5 seconds to process exactly what he said, and then he's like, no.
Yeah, like you're thinking of a villain at the end of the movie, like drops to their knees and throws their hands in the air, shaking their fists, like no. No, I guess it wouldn't be a villain, but I don't know. One of the people in the movies that drops to their knees in anguish.
Charleston Heston.
There you go, Charleston Heston. Great value punch. Staying at the
I'm sure I'm
shelter.
with you on that one, Gonzo. But
Jake would strike out at a Diddy party. No. I don't know if you
Wow.
know this, but I brought the baby oil. I'm here to play.
Wow. I think that's officially my cue. And I'm not even in my office, like I said, Mr. Waters, but I'm
Curse.
supposed to be.
Curse here. Hold on a minute. I don't know if you know this, but they call me the Mud Shark.
I'm supposed to be in my office the 26th, 27th, and 28th if things go the way that they're supposed to go. And then I'll hopefully be back in my office on the 4th. So I've officially announced this on a live. So yeah, I've told the world if I said it live.
Don't be busy.
Yes, I've been busy.
I only respond when I
hiatus.
get. I only respond when I see messages.
Your message.
I'm just saying. I only respond when I see messages.
No, you're not saying. Don't say that you're saying. We both know that you're nowhere close to being a saying.
Oh.
No.
All right, Mr. Tony. You have a good night, man.
you too, Curse.
You too,
Whenever I know that I got a fat wad in my back pocket, I'll make sure to get a connection with you so I can meet you in real life, bro.
Now, good luck with that. I move around a bit.
Oh, that's why I said I'll get the connection first, and then I'll find out where to meet you. Because in order to get the fat wad, I got to go to the West Coast. So yeah, all of it'll add up for us. All right,
Tony
bro.
seems like one of those guys you never want to sneak up on.
Oh no. That's why I'm like, I'll make sure. Hey, you pick the spot where we're going to meet, and how about you tell me whenever you're going to be there, so I will actually show up late, so I know you're there first.
Preferably somewhere public. Yeah.
I'll let you know I'll be on the way, and you'll be like, I'm here. It's like, I know. I wanted to make sure that you knew I was coming.
Sounds fair.
All right, yo. See y'all later.
Later, Cursed.
Bye, not Mrs. Waters.
Bye, not Mrs. Waters.
That's not offensive.
No.
Get it.
Might be getting close time to fix that one.
Oh, you're gonna tell me I have to get married too?
I'm not your mama.
Tony, you need to settle down and get a home, and I'll tell you how to live your life.
I've already done that home thing.
What?
Whoever you marry.
Whoever I marry, you hope she's good to me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's not going to be good to you.
You just don't want it to be you? What are we talking about right now? God, Tony, you set me up for disaster over here. We try not to bring up those topics.
You try not to.
I get mad whenever she has friends that get new rings. Leaves through a conversation for me.
It has never.
I got a new ring.
You're full of lies
No.
and deceit.
It's a joke.
You're full of hot garbage.
You never talk about your friends that get married?
Yeah, they're all a bunch of dumb bitches. I don't know how they're gonna escape.
Yeah, she needs an escape plan. That's why she doesn't want to get married. She needs a way out. That's what she says. She doesn't want to be trapped with me.
Chloroform and handcuffs work pretty good.
She said, Tony said chloroform and handcuffs work pretty good.
Oh, I've got ideas.
Now you should be scared.
No, I'm more worried you're giving her new ones. She's been plotting for years.
You plant like native plants or not native plants. Something so then that can't be dug up.
Okay, you're not cooking dinner next week. She said plant native plants so that it can't look like it was just dug up. I'm like,
no,
what are you?
It's not. I'm thinking of the wrong word. It's not native plants. It's not protected.
You're talking about like ground vegetation, like
yeah,
ground cover.
I'm talking. You put the body in the ground and you plant plants that are
are illegal to dig up.
I don't know.
Oh,
They're protected in some way.
protect. Yeah, that's what
And
Tony
that-
just said. That
yeah.
that are illegal to dig up.